Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Stranded Deep, episode 3. In the last episode we moved to a new island to base up at, and we're surrounded by boss fights that we can start to engage in. The boss fights are tough, and it takes a lot of ammo, right? But we are going to try to get it done. We're going to try to beat all the bosses, build the gyrocopter, and escape our Pacific hell. Let's open up chat real quick. Okay, here we go. Home sweet home. Now, we're gonna want to make the harpoon gun. We need to make a harpoon gun. Right down here. Spear gun. So 2 sticks, air tank, duct tape, and leather. I have no sticks. We have to go get sticks. And I'm gonna want to start farming coconuts, actually. So we're gonna clear cut this fucking island. I'm doing good, Judy. I'm doing good. Sorry to hear about your headaches. Maybe drink a lot of water or something. Alright, grab all that. Okay. Well, we have enough sticks now. Yeah, we need to save up coconuts. I need to look up what gauze does. Medical gauze. It acts the same as a bandage, but has a different sound effect and a different recipe. Okay, except it's non-renewable. So we may as well just use bandages. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna want a shitload of bandages, a spear gun, and a shitload of spears. Air tank, duct tape. Here, let's make a little stick pile. We have a stray air tank right here. I need a leather. Deposit those. And duct tape in our vehicle crate. Alright, now, spear gun arrows only cost lashings and wood sticks. We need more lashings though, so we're gonna have to get busy. Alright. And I'd like to redo those shelves on the ship. I mean, we don't really have to. They function well enough, but I don't like the uneven height map. You know what I mean? Although I suppose we could just try to live with it. No problem. Okay. We don't have as many storage chests as we had before. Let's make some leather strips. Okay. Beautiful. Deposit the hammer. I'll need the compass on me. We're gonna want to make a specifically designated chest for traveling equipment. That'll do. Okay. So, spear, axe, spear gun, air tanks, bandages. Hang on, we'll put the heals and the combat stuff down below. Okay. Grab that. Okay. So we're gonna want to grab a whole bunch of sticks, as well as a whole bunch of fibrous plants, fibrous leaves. And I need to start distilling gasoline. We need gas, fuel still. This is what we want right here. Jerry can, 2 lashings, 4 sticks. We're gonna need more lashings, so let's grab a tool, cutting tool. And a flashlight so I can see. Let's attach the flashlight to slot 2 and the knife to slot 1 for interchanging. And it looks like we finally got our first fruit. I can probably make the fuel still and leave here with an engine. I'd like to. There we go. I think we have enough. We already have 1 lashing. Hello, Fabian. Hello, Lone Star. It's good to see you guys. Yeah, I've had a good day so far. Trained pretty hard this morning. Day 94, only 6 more days to go and I'm done. But I'm going pretty hard because of that. Training a lot harder. Okay, let's craft a lashing. Grab this one. Where do we leave it? We have a lashing somewhere in here. There it is. I'm gonna need a campfire ring, which is gonna require more stone. Let's grab the pickaxe. I'm sure there's stone around this island. Yeah, right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. That'll do. We got the stone. We have the sticks. We have the clay. And now he's drinking my coffee. What a dick. All right, what do we need? I need 2 plank scrap, which we can make right here. Got it? 4 sticks, 2 clay. And now we need the campfire ring. Fire pit. Oh, so I need a little bit more sticks. I guess we'll put the fuel still, like, right here. Beside that one. Now I just need 4 sticks and a jerry can, but we're gonna need to get one more stick. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's go cut down one more tree. It does look like we've dropped some frames, but I'm not getting like a severe amount of drops. Not on my end. Oh, why did I use a knife for that? So slow. All right, coconut. Let's bring the tree over here to camp. And I guess let's get some sleep. No, let's wait. We're gonna wait. Beautiful. Fully hydrated. Let's eat the, let's propagate this fruit, actually. I want to plant it. Yeah, right there. We now have 2 Kuwawa fruits. This in here. Grab that. In there. Okay, yeah, 4 sticks. Let's grab our axe. And deposit the coconut. Yeah, there might have, well, I'm accounting for a brief frame drop when I was harvesting the stone. Like, in total, it says we've dropped 2,600 frames. Now, in 60 frames per second, that's not much. That means there might have been, like, a stutter for a few seconds, right? Maybe like 10 seconds of stuttering, but yeah, it's good now. All right, fuel still. Let's get it crafted. There it is. Now, let's light that fire and make some fuel. Fuel still, collector. We need to put potatoes in there. I think spoiled potatoes work just fine. Let's find out. Yeah, they do. All right, so we're now preparing fuel. Let's go to sleep. I'll be able to drive an engine out of here tomorrow. All right, save the game. I'm also gonna make sure that I water this new fruit plant. We need to water it. There we go. It's in line with the others. Let's deposit the flashlight. We also don't need the pickaxe right now, but we'll deposit that over here on the raft in case we need stone on another island. These 3 stone I can get rid of. We'll drop them on the ground in a pile. Okay. So where's my gas? We got gas. Let's make the engine. I think that's all we need to do it. Yeah, raft motor. We need a hammer. We're gonna break this and harvest it, but we're gonna make sure that we have the supplies required to rebuild a rudder in case I run out of fuel while we're away from base. Right? So I think we need like 2 sticks. Hang on. I can make absolutely certain. Yeah, rudder is 2 sticks, cloth, and lashing. We have it. Let's grab a hammer. Okay, raft motor right there. Let's deposit these. As well as the hammer. Grab a jerry can. Fill that up with gas. Load up the engine. I'm curious to see how much faster this is going to be. And how fuel efficient it's going to be. I'm not expecting much in terms of fuel efficiency, but we'll see. Right? We are going to need more water soon, but for right now, I have 8 servings of water in those containers. So we're just going to head out. We're going to go to another island. We're going to get a shitload of fibrous leaves and sticks. Because I now have a harpoon gun, we need a lot of harpoons. And that's just lashings and sticks, that's it. So, yeah, let's go. I want to test this out anyway. Oh, buddy, that's dope. That's fucking dope. I don't really see another island, though. Oh, okay, over here. So I can watch the fuel level decrease in real time. It doesn't appear to decrease that fast. You're actually a lot slower when you lower the sail. That's fucking dope. Yeah, it's really dope. So wait, what direction am I going in? My base is to the south. Okay, it's literally just north and south. Oh yeah, we're gonna go on a booze cruise, boys. Only minus the booze. We have potatoes, we could have booze. Here we are. I need my spear to fend off attacks. And we'll use the axe to get the plant fibers. When you sneak attack them, it seems like they just try to run away instead of hitting you back. So it uses 0.3 durability every swing. It's not bad. Let's grab more stones and sticks. More fibrous leaves. Yeah, we gotta make so many harpoons. Man, these bosses are actually really hard to kill, so... it all comes down to fibrous leaves, because with the fibrous leaves, I can actually craft more cloth at the loom. And we can also make more ammo for the spear gun. We need the cloth in order to make bandages. Bandages stop bleeding and restore health, so pretty important. Okay, coconut. I'll take like 4 coconuts, but I don't want to take too many. Okay. Inventory's full now. Hang on, can I craft a stick pile on the raft? No. Okay, yeah, that would be a little too convenient. Okay. How are we doing on UV? We're getting a little hungry. Alright, well, we've done okay so far. Okay, we got a hunting level up, which is going to permanently increase the amount of damage that we deal. We gotta go. I'm just getting too hungry. I forgot to pack a lunch. All right, we have 3 giant crabs, though. It's plenty of meat. We got a lot of sticks, we got a lot of fibrous leaves. To tide me over before we get home, I can eat one of those coconuts that I grabbed. It's way too hard to target the bottom crate. Yeah, you have to aim to the top of the crate, pretty much. Okay, Get the raft facing our island. It looks like we can take these crabs and still move. It looks funny, but we are moving fast. Okay, yeah, we'll take these crabs home. We just got to get more potatoes and make more fuel. I think we'll check out that island over there to the left next. God, turning this thing is really hard. Maybe it's because I have the crabs on it, but it seems really bad at turning. Okay. Oh God. Oh God, a marlin. Okay. Move the raft. Over there. Board it. Get fucking skewered by that swordfish. My base is on the other side of the island, but we're gonna leave the raft facing our next destination. Just to make it easier for departure. Okay, anchor. I didn't pack a knife. Okay, let's unpack what we brought. It looks like it might rain, which would be very advantageous for us. Okay. Grab the coconuts and grab. Yo, I can throw those fucking far. If you use your camera and you like whip the camera, it greatly increases your throw distance with it. Anyway, I got sunburned a little bit. We have to get out of the sun or else I'll get heat stroke. Jesus. That's rough, buddy. Stay out of that sun. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I no longer need to worry about the UV strength. Let's try to huck this way over to camp. Look at that arm. Fuck this crab. That's fucking sick. It's a skill issue too. You can throw these, like, you can aim where you're throwing it and everything. All right, we're going for gold here, boys. Okay, get a sprinting start. Okay, that wasn't too good. Who cares? I really hope we get some rain. But for now, we still have the water in our canteen, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. We can use these potatoes to make more fuel. But we're going to need more sticks for the fire. Let's cook some food. Make a lashing pile right here. We're gonna want to grow that substantially. Okay. Let's temporarily stave off starvation just by eating that. Then we can cook some fresh food right here. I need a drink. Rising World? I've never heard of it, buddy. Yeah, I never heard of it. What's it about? Is it like, it sounds to me, going by the name Rising World, like it'd be a colony sim or something. Like Age of Empires, or Empire Earth, or Farthest Frontier type of thing. How, am I on the money? All right.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
The trick with that is to just take your time with it. You try to rush too fast, you're more likely to fuck up and burn yourself. Okay. I might use some palm fronds just to make a little bit of water. We'll make one drink in every still. This game's got, it's such a vibe, you know? I actually love this fucking game. When the day starts, you don't feel too excited to hop back in, but once you hop in, it just feels fun again, you know? All right, let's load up the fire. We're gonna need one more potato to do another full batch of fuel, but we're getting ahead of it quite well. Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep now. We'll wake up to full water. I don't need to, you know what, let's wait. Let's wait until the food is cooked at least. I don't need to waste all that fire fuel, right? Our lights turned on. A brick station. Bird snare, fish trap. Let's make a loom. I need 6 sticks and 4 lashings. We need it for the cloth, for the bandages. It's expensive, but once we have it, we have it. We could put it like right here. I would have put it beside the leather making station before, but I guess we'll just put it right here. Yeah, we have a nice little crafting circle right here. The meat's not cooked yet, but it's getting there. And we're almost level 5 in cooking. It's another survival game like this, eh? Okay, right on. Well, maybe I'm gonna add it to my radar then, while we wait for the meat to cook. Rising World. YouTube. Alright. Well, I've added some Rising World videos to my watch later. Put out the fire. Let's go to sleep. Save the game. Eat. We're fully fed, fully hydrated. We'll get some health back. And crafting cloth at the loom requires just the fibrous leaves. So with that, we can make basically unlimited bandages. The problem with the bandages is you can only use them while you're bleeding. So you can't just spam them to get health back. Which means that the bosses that I plan on fighting, they're gonna be, like, we're gonna have to, I think you can leave and come back and their health, like, saves, right? So you have to fight them in batches, like, day after day, you have to slowly whittle them down. Anyway, we have a little bit more water here. Let's grab it. I have 6 drinks of water and some cooked meat on me. Okay, let's set sail. I can see no reason not to. Although I think I'll check this wreck on the way. It feels weird to ignore it. Wait, do we have any... Are there any yucca plants? Yeah, they're growing again, so we should harvest those. We definitely should. It looks like we got relatively lucky with this island. There don't seem to be any snakes here. It's a good home. It's got the leather, it's got the boars, it's got the crabs, but they take a while to respawn and we don't have to worry about snakes poisoning us. We did good. I wonder if there's custom settings to Stranded Deep. Like, I wonder if we could make our rules even harder than hard mode. I don't think so, but that'd be pretty cool if you could. That's one thing I love about the Long Dark is, yes, you have your regular vanilla difficulties, but then when the hardest difficulty, Interloper, becomes too easy for you, you can do custom settings to make it even harder. Oh, hey, buddy. You know what, you can live. I have plenty of leather. You go live your best life. Tons of fibrous leaves on this island. Although I think it's because there's not that many yucca plants here. I think there's like 1 yucca plant. So it looks like this island compensated for that by having several small plants that you can one-shot. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like there might only be 2 yucca plants here. Anyway, that's a good start. Let's move on. We'll loot this boat, and then we'll set sail. I got a ration. We'll take that. Nice. Holy shit! Bro, is that a tiger or a great white? That might actually be a great white shark right there. I don't know. He didn't hurt us at all, though, surprisingly. Okay. Let's put this in there. That was a big shark, man. We can litter the compass and the flare. Don't need it. It sounds a lot like it's gonna rain. But that might also just be a shark thrashing under the boat. Hammer, axe. Let's eat. Take a little drink. All right, let's go to that island over there. Yeah, this is sick. There's 2 islands that we can check out. We could go to that one and then come back here. We're gonna want to start saving up rations rather than eating them. Yeah, we gotta turn the boat over. I gotta get it facing that island over there. Oh, you can reverse with the engine. I never even thought of that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay, we're gonna drop anchor right here. I gotta check that boat out. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully we don't have any crazy ass run-ins with a shark. Cloth, corrugated scrap, more rope, ration, good. I'm liking pretty much all of that. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, shit. Alright, nothing else of interest. Unless there's something below, which there very well might be. Like down here. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright. A wreck like this is great for fishing, dude. It looks like it might rain. It's a good opportunity, actually. All of our dew collectors back at base are empty. So if it does rain, we're gonna see if they fill up while we're gone. Like while we're gone from our home island. All right. Shit, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Here, let's direct this through. I still have to go on the mainland, but we'll get our raft ready to leave. Let's watch out for that poisonous starfish down there. Okay. Drop the anchor, and let's search the island, grabbing whatever isn't tied down. We need a shitload of lashings, like rope, and we also need a shitload of sticks to make harpoon gun ammo and start hunting those bosses down. Stream lag, huh? Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, that's our second spike of the day. I'll go ask around, like I'll see if anyone's doing anything, but most likely it's just Canadian infrastructure being Canadian infrastructure. I don't know if it will after we go to...
because they always...
Okay. Alright, we found out why we haven't gotten my GSTs, my tax returns. It's because we haven't officiated my marriage status to Zuzi to the tax agency. I've got fucking $2,000 to $3,000 that the government owes me, and in order to get it, I have to verify our marriage. We could really use that for the trip to check. Okay. We had a good run on this island. Could get out of here now. We got a lot of sticks, a lot of other shit. Okay. All right, let's go. Well, if the stream lag continues, then the only thing I can do is try to reset the router. But that's not guaranteed to work. It's pretty much our only option. Thing is, I can't control the quality of Canada's infrastructure. So, if resetting the router doesn't fix it, you guys can watch someone else for a while. So. Okay. My home island, I think, is that one. Yeah, that one over there. So we're gonna grab whatever we can get right here. Let's try to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention. Mandua, I don't understand your question. Please clarify. No, stream lag is happening, Evo. It's definitely happening. Yeah. I can see it in OBS that it's happening. It's just I don't really have much power over it, right? Like I can't wave the wand of the internet fairy and have it stabilize, so. If it continues too much longer, then we'll try restarting the router and see if it fixes it. I guess better that I reset the router now than doing it later when there's like 40 people watching. That always tanks my viewership when it happens. Okay. Right? I don't know, Mandua. I don't know. I don't pre-plan it, so we might end up playing it for... It could be a few hours. It could be an hour. I don't know. It really just depends on when I get bored and when Icarus calls to me too strongly, you know? Hello, Husker. Welcome, buddy.
Did the frame drops?
They said it was continuing. I'm not seeing a ping right now, but yeah, the frame drops have been continuing for a little while.
Are they really bad?
No, well, Evo said it looks like it's clearing up.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
No, I just came to...
Just checking in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's just, I'm chalking it up typically to Canadian infrastructure. It has good days and bad days.
Yeah. There's light wind.
Yeah. Can I, hang on. Okay, good. Yeah, turning off TXAA anti-aliasing is very important. Ooh, I just got poisoned for my first time. Yeah, I had to turn off anti-aliasing because my axe was having like a blur effect. That's one thing I don't like about Grounded, despite everything I like about it, is that when you're in the dark and grounded, like in a cave, there's a lot of blur, motion blur, and you can't turn it off. Like, there's after images of everything as they move. It's most noticeable in Black Widow dens, when you're killing those baby spiders. I think that's my home over there. Yeah, we gotta cure our poisoning. Ghosting, that's a good word for it, yeah. Grounded 2 did get an update yesterday, but apparently it broke a few things, as many things as it fixed. And it didn't get much new content. Oh, Xfinity? Isn't that satellite? Man, there were so many idiots in Asmongold's chat saying like, oh, you need to upgrade to Starlink. Those retards don't know how bad satellite internet is. Like, satellite internet is completely dependent on the positioning of the satellites, as well as the geographical limitations around you. If you're at a high altitude, it might be better. It might also be worse, because if the satellite's here and there's a fucking mountain range between you and the satellite, right? Yeah, satellite internet is very prone to drops in quality and reductions in speed. We used to have Starlink over at Apple River, and my god, it was the fastest internet we could get, but the trade-off was that it had inconsistent speeds, and it would often like drop in speeds depending on the weather, depending on the season, depending on how many leaves were on the fucking trees in my neighbor's yard, right? Like, weird shit. Oh, it's hardwired? Okay, Comcast. Yeah, it was good, because I know firsthand just how bad satellite is. Yeah, we gotta cure our poisoning. Let's try to get home in a timely manner. It's getting fucking dark, dude. I can barely see. At least our first poisoning didn't happen until we were good and ready for it. I hope I'm not on the wrong island. Can you imagine? There we go. That's my base. We're good. So I need to harvest one of these PP plants. We need to get fucking rain. It still hasn't rained yet. And then we need a coconut flask. Antidote. Okay, poisoning is cured. Now we just have to worry about some dehydration. Let's go to sleep. Oh my god, I remember, man, we used to get power outages because fucking crackheads, they would go to like the transformers or like the power substations, and they would fucking harvest whatever they could take out of them. Yeah, fucking crackheads, bro. They're getting industrious. Gotta bring asylums back. Alright, let's craft a bunch of lashings. Okay. Now we can deposit these in the pile. Same with the sticks. Oh, you get the coconut flask back? I didn't know that. What the hell? That's sick. Huh. I thought that it consumed it. Okay. We'll eat a piece of dried large meat. The water situation's becoming pretty rough, honestly. It's because we're just not getting any rain. Like, we can't get fucking rain. It's just not happening. Here we go. I guess I shouldn't have eaten that large meat. You know what? We're gonna plant these. We can now basically just live off of that kuoa fruit, but we have to make sure we're watering every crop plot. So I need to make water. We will use these. Okay, let's go empty the boat. Here we go. Yeah, I thought I saw another rock here. Okay. Let's litter this meat. I could, theoretically, I could start making my harpoons now. We have 4 bandages for healing and stemming bleeding. All right, let's haul this stuff back to base. Day 25. I have to water these, two drinks each. Okay. I need a stone pile now. All right. We need fucking rain. Anyway, 2 water in there, 2 water in here. Those are fine now. And 3 for myself. Any fibrous leaves I find on this island now, I'm gonna want to convert toward water production. All right, let's make sure all of these are empty. Those are. That is good. Okay, yeah, the raft has been unpacked. So I'm thinking now I might want to go search that aircraft carrier, but first we're gonna craft a whole bunch of harpoon ammo. Let's grab that. That's another drink of water. That's another entire drink of water. Each one matters right now. I kind of overdid it while crafting the lashings, so we don't have that, you know, we don't have any more fibrous leaves besides whatever ones we can wrangle up here and now. 3 drinks of water. Four. Not bad. I wasn't expecting to find 4. That's good. Drop that. Put these in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Store the corrugated scrap. We have a fishing spear. I thought I had a lot more fishing spears. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're still here. Oh, wow. That went through the wood. All right, grab it. We're just gonna put these in the sand right here. Save inventory space. We got more water coming in. Yes, right. This spear gun arrow. We need a bunch of those. Made 20 to start. Yo, they still stack? That's a big stack. I thought that they would only stack up to 4 like everything else, but no, it's not the case. Okay. So you can have massive stacks of spear gun arrows. That's useful. Oh, okay, they stack up to 24, just like the fibrous leaves. All right. I like that, though. I was worried that we'd have to have, like, entire chests full of spear gun ammo. That's not the case. All right, let's grab this water. It's our fucking lifeline right now. We have rations on the raft, but I'm trying to save those for when it's boss hunting time. Can spears pile? I don't think spears can pile. I'll check. Item piles, stranded deep. No, spears can't pile. Okay. So if we go to that island over there, we'll be able to see the aircraft carrier. You know what? Let's test out our new toy here. Hopefully we don't miss too many shots. I need to figure out how this thing works. It looks loaded. Okay, you have to aim it before you can shoot it. Doesn't let you just left click. There's fucking 2 sharks here, bro. How do I reload it? I don't... What? Oh, okay, I only grabbed 1 spear out of the box, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, let's grab a whole bunch. Still don't really know how to reload it, though. Okay, maybe I have to put it away and then take it back. Very sensitive first-person aiming. Okay, press R to reload. Bro, really? He was in the sand. That is abject bullshit. My health is bad, dude. We took some nasty bites. All right, we killed the hammerhead. Still a tiger shark out there. Maybe it's even a great white. I don't know, but let's bring this tiger shark back to the shore. Or hammerhead, yeah. We can grab the spear gun ammo. I think we missed with 1 shot. That's still a hell of a lot safer than the alternative. Yeah. Yeah, we lost 1 harpoon. Actually, that 1 harpoon, I think, is in the other shark. So, we might be fine, more or less. I gotta try to get some health back. Let's eat a ration. Wait, not a ration. No, fuck, I don't even have my food here. Alright, we're gonna leave the shark on the beach. I'm gonna drink a coconut. Or just craft another coconut flask. And then we're gonna eat and get health back. I wasn't expecting to get that hurt. There might be literally a great white in these waters. It seems that way. But we now have 4 fruit plants planted, so food's gonna become a non-issue pretty soon thanks to that. Eat that. I don't have any lashings, so we're just gonna have to drink this the usual way. Okay, we're getting health back. We're full. Yeah, let's heal up. It's working. Let's go back to the raft. All right, I'm happy to say we haven't had a frame drop in like 20 minutes, so we might be okay now. There is another shark in these waters. I just don't know where he is, and I don't want to get too far away from the shoreline. We put a fucking harpoon into him earlier. Yeah, I don't know. At least we have a safe place to stand here. Got a new lantern. Yeah, I don't know where that second shark is. I was hoping to use this boat as like a cover point to hunt it, but I can't find it. We got some healing, but we're getting thirsty again. Another coconut will suffice, I think. We'll eat those after. You know what? Let's go to sleep. That'll give me a bunch of health restoration. Still hoping we get some fucking rain. Yeah, we can sleep in 14 minutes. We'll drop that lamp right here. Little light source for the workstations. Don't need those. Okay, so let's see if we still get health back, even if we go to sleep without our needs sufficiently met for health regen. No, we do not. So you only get health back if you have more than 5 bars of food and water each. That's the only way that sleep is super restorative. Shit, I just got diarrhea, dude. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, now we're thirsty. Dude, this sucks. I neglected my water too long. Diarrhea. That's a funny typo. That is a typo, right? Like, I've never seen it spelled like that before. Yeah, we gotta get on top of the water situation. I can't believe how stupid long it's been since we got simple rain, like... Okay. Well, it's finally dawn. Let's haul this shark back. Hopefully I can get some more fibrous leaves for water. Hopefully it just fucking rains. I would love to get some rain instead. That's one. Oh, here's another. Oh yeah, base decoration, hammerhead shark up here. That's a good idea to me. All right. Look at that, boys. We got a hammerhead on our fucking roof above the bed. That's so sick. Hey, we have water in here. Yo, I missed a drink. Oh, thank God. Okay. Put that down. Yeah, we gotta go hard on making surplus water today. We can't really rely on rain, like, at all. It's insane, actually. We flat out have not had rain for like 2 weeks. Well, that's better. Well, we have the potato back. Let's, yeah, let's load up the fuel still all the way. And then let's light this up. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get our health back today. No more strutting around half dead. I wonder where that other shark went. I mean, he was here with the hammerhead, but then he just kind of fucked off and never came back again. Ate one of my harpoons in the process. There's clay right there. When in Rome, I guess. Wait, that's not... Yeah, that's clay. Should be a fifth one around here somewhere, but might be more trouble than it's worth to try and seek it out. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't really see that other shark. Okay, we got some more clay. Gotta throw a virgin into the volcano to get some rain. Yeah. Deposit the pickaxe, the bandages. All right, let's go back to base. I gotta try to heal. And I need to look out for any more fibers that I could get along the way. Let's also grab a couple of coconuts, take back to base. You don't want to have too many coconuts, though. One thing I like about this game, which it actually does better than Green Hell, is if you have too many coconuts, you get diarrhea. And it makes you thirsty. Like, it's fucking awesome, you know? I don't know if it's realistic or not, but it means you can't just willy-nilly drink as many coconuts as you want without consequence. Which adds to the pressure. Alright, we really can't get that much healing from that unless we eat a coconut, so let's do that. Okay, now I'll eat that. We're getting pretty low on smoked meat. We could always smoke some more, though. Fuel still's going, it continues to go. Yeah, let's relax for a moment. We did a good job making a shitload of harpoon spears, but we're probably gonna want to make far more. You know, the bosses probably are pretty crazy, lots of health, and I'd imagine that while you can get your harpoons back from them after you kill them, it's gonna take multiple tries to actually kill them, and you need to make sure you have enough ammo to get the job done. And you have to, like, retreat and come back once in a while. It's not a one trip and done sort of thing, not really. There might be some safe spots around, but I remember when I got the platinum trophy, I used an exploit against a fucking octopus. There's a giant squid you have to kill, but I got myself stuck underneath a buoy on purpose, where I could hit him, but he couldn't hit me. It was really cheesy. Obviously, I'd like to try not to do that this time. But what makes the boss, this giant squid, so dangerous is that he actually knocks you off your raft. Yeah, you can eat that shark. Yeah, you just gotta butcher it. But as long as I don't butcher it, its meat can never spoil. Yeah, the carcass never spoils. So you can, like, you can hang on to the carcass until you're desperate, and then you can butcher it and cook it to have fresh meat on hand. Our health is looking a lot better now than it was before. Anyway, inventory's looking pretty full. Let's get out of here. Okay, we got 38 sticks. That's almost the maximum. God, I need fucking rain, bro. There's no rain. Hang on. "20 days, no rain? Oh my God. Okay, so apparently July and August are a heat wave season, October and November are storm seasons, and January/February are the coolest parts of the year. April and May is a rainy season. You can get rain and storms any time of the year, but it's more likely during certain seasons. Hang on. When you make a plank station, it requires a refined axe and a crude hammer. If you use those until there's 1% left on them, make a plank station and then break it, your axe and hammer will fall out at 100%. I have 2 axes and rotate between them so I don't need my knife to break the plank station. Wow. Okay, so that's one solution. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you can grow yucca if you want to have more fibrous leaves. But we're gonna set sail and go somewhere real quick. We're just gonna leave this working. Yeah, let's go. Honestly, if I have to, I will eat some rations, but we'll see. I might not need to. I'm leaving without water, but I figure if I can... I want to get to that aircraft carrier island and see if there's any, like, yucca there or something. I doubt it, but we'll see. Whip the raft around. You know, shark is actually a really bad meat to eat, mainly because of the mercury concentration in it. Tuna is kind of the same. Any fish that's predatory and spends its entire life eating other fish, it actually, you know, the mercury doesn't leave their body. So the more fish that another fish eats, the higher his concentration of mercury in his body becomes. So in this way, predatory fish are the worst ones to eat, with the healthiest fish being the ones who don't eat other fish, like salmon, mackerel, right? The oily fish who have high omega-3s and vitamin Ds without the drawback of mercury. Just a little fun fact for you guys. Building a banana republic. Bro, I'd do anything for a banana right now. Where's the bananas? There's no telling what we're gonna find here, but we'll take a look. Okay. Avoid that crab. There's two, oh my god, there's 2 lanterns in there for lighting up my base. That's sick. Yeah, we need as many of those leaves as possible today. Sun protection is good. What month is it? January. Fuck is this? Driftwood? Oh, it's a stick pile, technically. Okay. I'm just noticing how much of this game can be made easier with intelligent decisions. Like, if you build, like, for example, right? Let's say you're on one of those islands with a large rock formation in the middle. You can build on the side of the island where it's shaded until 3 p.m. At 3 p.m., you no longer are susceptible to the UV. So if your entire base is kind of in the shadow of the rock formation until 3 p.m., you essentially never have to worry about UV while you're home, right? It's pretty cool. Time is it? Oh, it's getting late. I need to set up the raft so that it takes us home. Okay, I think that's facing home right there. We really don't have long to search this aircraft carrier before it's completely dark. Let's get done whatever we can. It seems like thirst is gonna be my first real issue. Can't get in there. It is getting pretty dark. God damn, it's just getting darker and darker. This might be a mistake. I don't even have a light source. Yeah, screw this. I gotta make a judgment call here. Oh god. It's getting crazy dark. Just, oh my god. Okay, we made it out. That was fucked. It was getting so dark I almost couldn't see it all. Like, I can go search that, but I need a lantern, and even then, I'm so low on hydration, I feel like it might be a bad idea. Yeah, we gotta go home. It's kind of fucked up to be sailing home in the dark like this. Hello, gamer fam. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Mercury? Mackerel. Congratulations, gamer fam. That's awesome. Hey, there's a whale up there. I gotta get ahead of the water situation, man. I feel like having no rain, being in the season where there was no rain this summer it's been the most punishing thing. What is this? That is the shore. Makes sense. Okay. I have made it make sense. Alright, my home base is right over there. Anyway, maybe I should set my sights on some different islands for now. Bro, my character's got some crazy strength, eh? Like just hauling this fucking thing everywhere. Alright, let's unpack. I need a fucking drink. I can make 9 drinks, so we'll be alright tomorrow morning. Go to sleep now before I'm really thirsty. All right, sun's rising. Okay. I'm gonna need some more new chests over here. Let's drop this one right there. What the fuck was... Oh, I dropped it by accident. Okay. Grab these. Drop them here. Sticks. We'll make a little pile of lashings again. Put these stones in the pile. Deposit the duct tape. Okay. I need to get health back, so we need to eat. I only have one more of these, but I left potatoes on the raft. Hopefully they haven't spoiled. Nice. All right, we're healing. All right, we did okay. But we're gonna want to set sail right away to gather more resources. In the meantime, let's drop these lamps in places where light is needed. So like right here. Beautiful. Yeah, those lamps are the coolest part. They give you base lighting at night, which is just really cool, you know? All right. Mm-hmm. I'll get them later. I'm still pretty full from breakfast. No. Okay, why don't you dress one for me then, please, and I'll eat it when I'm hungry. Sure. Thank you. All right, let's grab a jerry can of fuel. And we'll store that on the boat. It's a full jerry can. The yucca on this island has not yet respawned. We are gonna sail that way this time. Go in a different direction. Get brand new islands that'll have all their yucca grown. All right. Full jerry can. And we could just use the sail for a bit. We don't have to always use the engine. Let's go over that way. Oh yeah, I don't even have a rudder anymore. Right. Well, I'll have to turn this way then. What is that? Over there. That might actually be the site of one of the bosses. Let's go take a look at what that is. Alright, now that we're lined up, let's just lower that sail. Yeah, that's definitely a boss. If memory serves, I think that's the Megalodon fight. Thank you, baby. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. What? Okay. The yeah, Megalodon boss fight right here. Okay. Look at that. There's a fucking whale right here. Holy shit! Okay, he doesn't fuck around. He'll jump right out at you. Bro, that's crazy. I have to stop missing, if I can. Yeah, if you stand on the whale, he'll jump out at you. Like, that's actually fucked. You do not want to stand on the whale. Oh! Oh my god, yeah, screw that. Come on. I seem to recall this fight being a lot harder. He's not jumping up to hit me on my raft. Maybe it's because my raft is too big, I don't know. No complaints here, though. Shit, I missed a shot. How many more? I do still have plenty of harpoons to finish him as long as I don't miss. I would hate to have to kill this thing with melee. It's almost dead. Yeah, we killed it. That is not big enough to be a Megalodon, though. Let's be real, like... Megalodon trophy and an aircraft rudder part. What? No. No, thank you. That is complete and utter horseshit. All your ammo just drops? Like, no. No, we're not doing that. Are you kidding? I don't know how long it's been since I saved. Hopefully not too long, but that's really poor, like, horrible game design. Well, the question now is... Hang on. can you grab your harpoons, or does it automatically give you the reward after, right? That's the real question to my perspective. I mean, if you could grab your shit, it wouldn't matter as much, right? I hope the game doesn't just always do you dirty like that. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't have a way of knowing whether or not you can even recover your ammo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our inventory stuff right here. I'm gonna go fight it again. And then we're gonna try to get our ammo back. Like, we're gonna save before we go fight it again, though. Okay, we're just about ready to go. I need to eat so I can recover my health. We have the potato in here. Got it. That's all emptied. Let's go grab our dried meat. Yeah, that's what Google said, is I may need to take my spears back before the final blow, but I'm dreading that. Like, that's, well, I'm at that point, you know, you're just risking getting yourself killed to get some ammo back. Like, by the way, it's good to see you, old fart. Welcome, buddy. All right, well, let's go. At the very least, I can kill him again. I'll save the game. Like, I can simply craft more spears. It's just annoying, right? All right, save the game. We have saved it. At least we know I can kill that first boss. But we're gonna... Oh, what are we stuck on here? We're stuck on something. That. Okay. Holy fuck, dude. Annoying. Okay, go. Yeah, we're headed directly toward the boss fight now, pretty much. We're gonna see if we can be very meticulous and try to get our harpoons back before the fight ends. The shark was really easy. Yeah, I don't know. I had the easiest time. From what people are saying, apparently the Megalodon, like, he's supposed to jump out at you and attack you, even on your raft, but that just hasn't been my experience with it. It could be because of these container shelves. I don't really know. All right, the sail is taking too long. Let's drive right up. Yo, 3 crabs all day. I can actually, like, manage the distance with the crabs. I'm gonna try to miss less shots this time. Yeah, he doesn't even try to hit me. I guess I'm just that good, chat. If I step on the whale, though, he does lunge at me. I mean, there's not even battle music. It's just really calm and relaxing, you know? Maybe it's where I approached him from. Maybe the arena's on the other side of the whale. I don't know. If only Elden Ring was this easy. We're gonna try to meticulously grab every harpoon before we interact with his body. But the unfortunate reality is it might simply be on a timer. Like, it might be a few seconds after you kill him. It just gives you the reward. So let's find that out first. Yeah. Oh, that is really shitty game design. All right. Well, you sure as shit can't swim deep enough to get your stuff back. Yeah, that's not a thing. That's annoying. It's on a timer. Literally, your only option to get your stuff back is to grab. That's, I don't like that. I'm not gonna lie, that might have just turned me off of the entire game. I like the game, like the gameplay loop, but I feel like the bosses are just some dirty cheese factory, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I think I might continue to play it and continue to try to beat it. But for now, we're gonna switch over to Icarus. The notion that the body just vanishes and swallows all of your ammunition just seems stupid. It adds more tedium than there needs to be, right? Like, it forces you to go craft more ammo between each fight. It's just weird. Very, very bad decision. I don't want to kill it. I want to eat it. I want to harvest it. I want to, like, drag it on my raft and take it home. And I sure as shit don't want to lose all those harpoons. Like, screw that. Could I grind out crafting all the ammo? Yes. Do I want to? No. No, it adds a level of tedium that doesn't need to be there. So if the devs want to incentivize the player to finish it, they just have to make it less tedious. That's it. Although that's a huge L for Stranded Deep. It's the first L, the first one, right? We have very few problems with the game up until that point, but that's our first real problem where we can say with confidence, this is developed poorly and they didn't do their job right. That's our first like rock hard criticism that can't be refuted. All right, so let's close this for now. Yeah, thank you for chilling, guys. I'm probably gonna work up not the courage, that's not the right word, but the mind-numbing tedium tolerance to craft a shitload of ammo that we're inevitably gonna lose after we kill these bosses. Like, we're probably gonna go back there and try to do it, just not right now. I don't want my day to be going from island to island so I can craft more spears that I should have simply been able to recover from the corpse of the slain enemy, right? Like, that's just disrespectful. That's stupid. Hopefully in Grounded 2, they don't design it so badly. If you want to keep on chilling, then just stick around. I can transport you directly over to Icarus and we can hang out. Yeah. Let's see here. We have the redirect established and planned. I'll grab the chat for Icarus. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next stream. Take care for now. If you're leaving. If not, I'll see you in like 2 seconds. Just stick around.